They're still at the moment, but I think they might try to take over my base. Oh, anyway, I was just looking at these and I was thinking to myself, I don't know, they kind of look like maybe they had like lasers coming out of these or something. They, they could, is that Borg technology? Um, and I'll, well, yeah, okay. So in all realness here, trying to stay as closest to reality as possible, I think they would actually technically probably be closer to being Cylons, since Cylons don't, have to be a mixture of actual, like, living beings, whereas the Borg do. They are, of course, part human or humanoid, and part machine. So, yeah, I guess Cylons would be a little bit more appropriate. Of course, staying, as near to reality as I can. But anyway, so welcome back to another episode of Infinity Minecraft. Glad these are done. But we're still not done. Um, Considering that, though, I kind of want to make an upgrade to these guys. Now, I've got them up to Empowered 3. We can take them to Empowered 4 with octadic capacitors, which those are kind of expensive and complicated. I've made some of them before, but yeah, we need vibrant alloys, which, I mean, need energetic alloys and ender pearls, which I think is actually the reason I stopped there, because I didn't have many ender pearls at the time. I still don't really, 185 will take me a ways, don't get me wrong, but that's not actually that many when it comes to modded Minecraft. Now, do I have any? I have a few vibrant nuggets. Do I have any energetic? I got 28. Now how many? I needed 2 per, right? Well, that's a thought. Backspace. Also need some colored glowstone, or I guess normal glowstone would probably work too. But I can always make that as well. And you need 2 of the doubled layers, and that means 4 of the basic, which is all this stuff. So I'm actually not going to go up to Empowered 4 just yet. Might do that in a different episode. Actually, I might even do it on this episode, just not yet. Alright, so do I have... I know I have some blaze rods, but do I have a... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are they called potion stands? I know I got these. Oh, actually I got some night vision potions. I didn't realize I did. What are they called? Brewing stands. That's it. I was like, I don't, what are, no, I don't have any. Okay. Let's just go ahead and make one of these. So we've got a brewing stand. Actually, I think I have one upstairs. I'm just going to put it right there. Why not? It's a place I can put it. Okay, so do I have any water bottles? No. I have glass though, right? Okay. Oh, actually, I can put the blazes up here. I'm not going to farm these guys. I'll keep the soul here just in case I need it for something. But, I mean, I don't need it, right? I mean, I can get string from them, the flame string. Oh, hey, I forgot about put those in there. I just had 2 random seeds sitting in my AE system. So I was like, oh, well, I might as well just go ahead and put those in there. Alright. So I'm going to put these guys like that. I should have nether wart. Okay, I do have nether wart. I also need sugar. Sugar? I don't have any sugar. Do I have... what are they actually called? Reeds, right? Their actual name? But I don't have any in here. Let's do speed potions. Potion of swiftness. Yes, I need sugar, which I can get from... Oh, it actually is sugarcane, and I just normally call them reeds. Really? Do I have any honey? I doubt it. I can look, though. It's possible. I have one purple colored honey drop. This might work. It might. All right, let's go ahead and put that in there. Gosh, this vanilla stuff, man. And you would think I would know what I was doing, but... Oh, gosh. All right, so I need a pot, which is 4 iron or copper or refined. Yes, refined iron, or steel. And I'm definitely not making it steel, but I can do that. Okay. Now, if I do this... Sugar! Wow, it was very, very fortunate that I could do that. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this is you need a potion of swiftness to be able to upgrade my pants to a different stage of speed. And I want to be able to move a little bit faster. So you actually need 1 potion per upgrade. And I'm not sure how many I'm going to use, to be honest. Probably 2, probably not 3. But it depends because I haven't used the version of speed from Ender.io before. So we need 15 levels. I've got the Ender.io wiki open on my other screen, by the way. If my voice fades, that's why. But I need to do like this. I'll just leave the name. So it actually is saying 10 here, so maybe the wiki is out of date? I don't know, maybe. So let's go ahead and try this version of speed. Makes it a little bit faster, but not that much faster. I'm going to try speed 2. Let's go ahead and do this. This needs 15 levels. Okay, I didn't know if it was going to leave them in there or not. Alright, so let's go up to 15. And I assume the next level is probably going to take 20. But I am very, very picky about how quickly I move. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think 3 might be a little too fast. No, I'm going to try 3. I just know that if I get haste on my boots, I don't like it. I mean, really, from Thalmcraft, I can get, I think it's haste 2, that I'm happy with. But if you get higher than that, it starts making me nauseous. So I don't want to increase my speed that much. 20 levels for this one. Okay. I have more than 20 in here, so I'm not too worried about it. I used most of my experience. All of these were practically full. When I started enchanting books that I was talking about last time. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, this is actually it's a little bit slower. I wonder if it actually increases speed while flying, because this seems a little bit faster. I'm not sure about that, so yeah, I think this is fine. But you can only go up to speed 3 with these guys, at least according to the wiki. But I think this is okay. I'm not sure how much I like the change in camera angle. I'll get used to it. But yeah. So that's that. That was actually a big part of what I wanted to do in this episode. All right, all done. Hope you... No, I'm not that mean. Be like a 5-minute episode. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next step in our crafting system. Yeah, I like this speed. So, I know a lot of people like, you know, the faster you move, the better for them. I tend to think those people have ADHD, or at least ADD. I guess, alright, the people that are doing it have ADHD. The people who are watching it have ADD. There you go. Alright, and what's the difference, you might ask? Well, I mean, ADD is not being able to concentrate on something for any length of time. ADHD is being unable to concentrate because you're really frantic. You have too much energy and you can't focus because your mind is constantly going a million directions at once. You can actually have ADD and be kind of lethargic. You just can't seem to keep your mind on what you're trying to focus on. You just can't focus. So that's the difference between the two. It might seem really minor, and it kind of is, but when you have the problem, there's actually a big difference. You know the difference. But yeah. Anyway, that's just a little bit there. Anyway, so you might think I have ADD since I keep going off in different tangents, but that's just, I don't know, it's me. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we need for crafting. Let's see, applied in. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time because I have a raid coming up here very soon. Oh, and that's also something I've been thinking about making videos on. We're moving into Mythic at the moment, which, I mean, some of you guys may not play WoW. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But we're moving into Mythic, and I was thinking about making videos that include, you know, a bunch of the wipes, you know, just to progressively, oh, hey, this is what's going on. Because a lot of the fights actually get really interesting when you move into Mythic because the bosses gain new abilities. There are different ads that come in, and it gets to be a lot of fun. So I think I might do that. And I'm also working on challenge modes, which is actually pretty awesome. I like those quite a bit. I like the smaller group content, and I like the really big group content. So part of me misses the old 40-man raids just because there were so many spells flying all over the place from so many different people. But as far as actually coordinating that stuff, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. That was really the challenge in raiding back then. But anyway. So, another tangent done. I need to make some crafting units. Alright, so this is the big reason why I went off in that tangent. Because I'm going to need a bunch of this stuff. And I'm also going to need to make some flux cables because I don't have many at the moment, but I went ahead and made, oh, actually I don't know how many fibers I've got. Oh, enough to make 64. That's all I need. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. I need several of these crafting units, so let's go ahead and do this. Why don't I make, alright, I'm going to make 3 to each set, and I would like to make 3. So let's go ahead and make, what, 9 of these? I should add the materials. Okay. So I'm going to toss these back in here. They aren't totally useful by themselves. If you're doing a multi-block, you can include it in the multi-block, but otherwise there's no sense in actually placing those down. I do need to make some of these co-processing units, but let's go ahead and make the 1Ks first, because that is what you think about. Alright, so the 1K is the basic version of the storage unit. Or, I mean, the crafting unit. As we discovered, I think 2 episodes ago, well, you can't actually use this unless you're using it directly. You can't use it if you're using the interface version, or yeah. But you can use it directly if you want to put them in there. We need the crafting units to be able to take advantage of these guys. So they are basically your CPU telling your hard drive what it's supposed to be doing. And the best analogy that I can come up with at the moment anyway. All right. So we need to make some of these. Now we could go ahead and use a higher version, which is actually what I might do. I'm not going to use the 64K. That's a little bit overdone to start off with. 16K I think is actually decent. 4K would be more reasonable, but who wants to be reasonable? Alright, so we've got these guys. They're not hard to make, so let's go ahead and make some of these. Now, to get the 4K, what we need? 3 of these, right? And to get the 16K, you need 3 of the 4Ks. So I'm going to do the terrible sin of trying to do math while recording a video, because no matter who you watch, well, that's not necessarily true. If you watch a video made by a physicist, he's probably going to be able to do math just fine. But if you watch any game related video, you're probably not going to find a YouTuber or anybody recording that suggests doing math while recording, because you're trying to focus on talking, and for some reason math and talking don't go together when it comes to recording. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It just doesn't work. Now, if you say I'm terrible at math, actually I took calculus in high school. So I'm decent at math. It's been a while since then. So yeah. But whatever. Alright, so we need what? 9 of these? Again, 9. Oh really? I ran out of pure Certus quartz. That's interesting. I'm gonna make some more real quick. I'll be right back with you guys. It's actually not difficult, but it takes a few minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty folks, so we've got that all done. So we can now progress. There we go. Do I actually have any of these in here? One. We've got some discs, but no, it doesn't look like it. Alright. So we need a total of what? 27? Yeah, 9 times 3, 27. Alright, so we need 27 of these little guys. So, where are they? Here they are. Let's go ahead and finish doing this. Alright, so I need, what, 25? Get there eventually. Could have probably just made a stack of them, but... Oh, what am I doing? I was going to 32 for some reason. I was like, eh. But now, hey, these guys are going. Awesome, huh? See? Fully automated. Don't even have to worry about it. Oh, that's a little... just the screen drawing back even further. It's just like, ah. Kind of reminds me of a little bit. I mean, I know it's so much faster and so much more frantic. But Wipeout, awesome game. But yeah, and kind of a little bit the Star Wars Pod Racer game on N64. Oh my gosh, that game was crazy. I loved it so much. I spent so much time with that game. I guess that kind of dates me, I guess. I have other systems, of course, before the N64, but I won't tell you which ones. Anyway, so actually, I don't care if you guys know my age. In what? 4 days? My birthday's in 4 days. And I was born in 88. We'll figure it out from there. But anyway, so let's go ahead and go from here. I can put those in there. All right, so I want the 4Ks now, and you just need to put in the, yeah, just the single one there. That's all you need. You don't need to make these, then make these, then make these, which is actually kind of nice. Of course, it's kind of not as well because it's harder to upgrade once you use your 1Ks as much as you want to. Then it's just kind of like, well, I guess I'll just toss these now. But yeah, let's go ahead and make these guys. Oh, we actually need quartz glass for them now? Really? It used to be just regular glass. I don't think oh, it does take nether quartz as well, which I usually prefer using nether quartz dust, which I have tons of actually. Do I have a bunch of Certus quartz dusts? Did I not need to make those? No, I don't, but I do have a bunch of nether quartz dust, which is fine. So I will go ahead and make a bunch of glass. So quartz glass. Do I have, gosh, glass. I have 32. That's not much. Well, it's enough though. It should be fine. I like making several stacks of the stuff just so that I have it when I need it. And now would be one of those times I don't have it and I need it. But it's for these times I like making a bunch of extra. But unfortunately, don't have them at the moment. Let's go ahead and do this. I can just go ahead and shift click that. Oh, I actually had... Oh, those are the two that I had. No? Yeah? No? What? Oh, it's 3, not 4. I was like, why did that not divide evenly? But if I had 33 of those, of course it would have divided evenly. I'm just going to leave an extra one of these, which is fine. So let's go ahead and actually I can toss that one back in there. Make our 16Ks. Let's just take glowstone and engineering processors. So these take a diamond to make. But there we go. We've got our 3. And that's what I needed. So if I combine... I'm sorry, there's a lot of commotion going on outside. I'm not sure who's upset about what, but I can hear mumbling. And I have very thick walls, so the only reason I can even hear them is because I have a window beside me. But anyway, let's go ahead and make next gen crafting. Got that right. Let's go ahead and make those. So these guys are going to be our crafting terminals. And they are going to help us out by letting us know exactly, you know what, I kind of want to, no, this is only 3 high, never mind. They are going to help us out by actually putting this to use, which is awesome. Alright, and what else do we need? Oh, that's not what I was looking at. As you've probably seen, I've gone ahead and added interfaces to this. You can add one to this side too, but again, like I've said in the past, I care more about aesthetics than I do about functionality. Color me Zisto. Anyway, so crafting... Alright, so these take engineering processors. And it's going to take, what, 4 of these. I kind of want to let this... Oh, it has caught up. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Then I will go ahead and... Sorry, I just keep thinking about other things with it that I need to worry about. Make 9 of these. Oh, no, 6 of them. Because I'm only adding 2 per. So... I'll do like this, and you can still call these multi-blocks because they are made of multi-blocks. Alright, so these co-processing units allow them to work faster and work on more things at once. So this will help quite a bit, and having each of these separate means that they can work on different functions, like completely different functions. So that's going to be the way that I set these up to begin with. Sorry about that. Choked. But I'm going to set these up as larger multi-block structures eventually. But at the moment, when you're starting off, I think it's better to actually set them up like this. That may have changed, but to my knowledge, the way it worked a few months ago, this is a pretty good setup. start off with. Now I need... The thing is, I don't know how many channels this takes. I don't know if these are going to take 3 channels. Actually, I can just hook them up right here and find out how many channels it takes. Okay, so that's only going to take 1 channel. So let's go ahead and do like that. You know what? I don't like this being here. I really don't. So let's go ahead. I know this is going to take more cable than it otherwise would. Actually, I want to... That's going to take a lot more cable than it otherwise would. But I'll get the cable back later when I start running a bunch of... CSP here? Yeah? Yeah, okay. When I start doing a bunch of dense cable, then I'll get some of this stuff back. Actually, I guess... Yeah. I don't even need these guys like that. Oh! Frame drop. So frustrating. It only takes a few seconds, but still. It's like, okay, so what is doing what? Is it journey map? I know it's been updated. I don't know. Something is saving something somewhere. That's all I know. And that fact is annoying. Alright. So, oh, I just didn't move over far enough. I was like, well, where's my other one? Okay, there it is. So let's go from here over to here. Ta-da! Alright, now let's take our elevator. And... okay, so we've still got one channel left on these. So that works perfectly fine. And from here... let's go ahead and take a look at wood. Now I've got plenty right here, but I should be able to, yeah, I've got 26 left. Just say, hey, I want 10. All right, so obviously it's going to make 12. Next. Doesn't matter to me which CPU uses at the moment. It doesn't matter. Later on, it probably will. But I've got different processors down here I can use. 0, 1, and 2, because there's 3 set up over here. And the nice thing is, it tells you the storage of them and the number of coprocessors it has. So I can just start with using CPU 0, and it's going to make, quickly, 12. Now, you think, well, couldn't you have just done that just as fast, maybe even faster? Yes, I could have, but when it comes to, let's just say, I want to make, I've got plenty of those in my inventory. I want to make a chest. Okay, so we've got our chest here. Now let's go ahead and put, I'm just going to do like that. Let's going to put it in a different interface. So I've got a chest in here. Alright, so I want, let's type in chest. Hey, I don't have any normal chests. You know what? I want 4. And start. Oh, hey, look, I got 4 chests. Well, that could have been done pretty quickly too, right? Well, let's see. I know in the near future I'm going to need some lockboxes. What are they called? I don't even remember what they're called. Darn it. Alright, so let's do applied. I know I'm going to need... where is it? Oh, is it Strongbox? Is that what they're called? Yes, that is exactly what they're called. Alright, so I'm going to need some Strongboxes. Oh, I'll show you another nifty feature of this. Say I don't have everything in there in my, whatchamacallit here, my inventory, big inventory. To make one of these, let's say I just don't have any chests in there. I can go ahead and do, oh, hey, shift click that in there, and I've got the pattern for the Strongbox. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So I can make a strongbox. That's good, but I really need, well, I need the reinforced one, but let's just go ahead and, for now, let's stick with this one. Now this is the pattern I need. Let's go ahead and actually, you know what? Since this tells me that I can make one of these guys like this, wouldn't it be easier to just do it like this? Well, it would. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to need those small ones for anything that I know of. Okay, let's just shift click that. Erase the pattern and put it back in here. Okay, hardened? Sure. Let's go ahead and make one of those. Okay, so we've got our hardened one there. And, well, let's just say I need 4 of those for a different pattern that I'm going to use later. That sounds reasonable, right? Alright, so let's do... Oh, hey, there it is. So, I need 4 of these. Sure, go ahead. Hey, we needed a lot of different materials. We needed the chests. We needed the wood from the planks. Yeah, but now we have 4 of these guys. So you guys can see exactly how important doing this is. So if I set up the pattern to say make one of these, which is more complicated, of course, because with this one it's a 16K, so we need a bunch of different materials and stages to get to, or go through to make one of these. We can put all of those in our system and have it make within seconds. That is what is so awesome about this crafting system. So pretty cool, huh? I'm going to be using this a lot. I mean, a lot. And it is going to save so much time and effort and frustration that you guys have no idea. Unless you've done it yourself, and then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because you can, I mean, potentially even make Greg Tech levels of complicatedness really easy. So, yeah, these guys are awesome. Alright, so I think that's actually a good place to stop. So, yeah, maybe this was helpful to you. I hope it was. And if not, at least I hope that you were somewhat entertained. Are you entertained? Alright, so until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.